Alright guys, we're going to take a look at a game between Wham and Robbie G, and it was actually played on Boulder Bay. This was Robbie G's home map. I can't confirm as to whether Wham banned Robbie G's Rus. I feel like that might have been the case and then Robbie G's forced to play China. Or Robbie G has a secret strat up his sleeve. I mean, China are good on water, it's just that Rus is so good on water that I don't know, usually you just see Rus winning this map every time unless the Rus player doesn't really have a refined build or doesn't really know what he's doing. He just relies on winning in the first 5 minutes every game. So we're going to take a look at this game. Wham obviously was one of the fan favorites. A lot of the casters also thought he'd be going through, but he was knocked out quite early, unfortunately, and Robbie G was the one to do it. So we're going to take a look at this game. I might fast forward the opening just a little bit. In this game, I'm going to swap between the two views because the reason I want to do that is I want to see if Wham made mistakes here. I don't know if he would. I feel like he would have a refined build for this. Oh my god, spoilers. Yeah, well, I'll inform them at the start that there's spoilers in. But looks pretty standard here. He's got 5 on wood, which is standard for the Rus getting up as quickly as possible. I'm not sure if it's actually... I feel like the 5 vills on wood is optimal for a Rus mirror. Maybe 6 would be slightly better for versing any other civ. Because obviously getting up early is still a priority as Rus, but it's not as crucial to get up at the insane times. What's this? Robbie G stealing a few sheep here from Wham. He also brought a Vill out to deny bounty from Wham here. So Wham has open 2 scouts. Let's take a look at his bounty, 155, which is pretty solid. But yeah, I'm not really sure whether 2 scouts is worth it. I guess it's definitely not worth it in a mirror between Rus. Every time I've seen double scout, they always lose because they edge up later. They might get a bit more bounty, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter when you have the golden gate in the early stages of age 2. So Wham going up now. Robbie G kind of nearly going up. Needs to mine a little bit more gold here. But he's actually rushing it like he would in a Rus mirror. Interesting. Got 6 fishing boats as well. Now Robbie G is getting his Barbican of the Sun on the shoreline at quite a competitive time, I'd say. So pretty solid opening from Robbie G here. And first lodger coming out, sniping a few of the first boats. Now Robbie G is going to be forced to actually shorefish for quite a while now because obviously the lodger is going to be out here trying to harass. I would imagine he makes a few more lodges here and then starts making fishing boats. Oh, he's actually going stable. Interesting. I wonder if that's a mistake, going stable this early. I mean, his base is quite open. There is potential to get damage done. His gold mine is quite exposed. Wood line is actually quite close to his TC, so not too bad. But he's doing his best just to harass the fishing boats here. Keep in mind, this shoreline fish is almost out already. Obviously, with the recent changes to fishing, they halve the amount of both the shore and deep water fish, the amount that is in each fish patch. So he's going to run out of this shorefish here, and this is the only one that's protected fully by the Barbican here. So I'm interested to see where Robbie goes. Looks like he's trying to age up here. And if Wham invests too heavily in fishing boats here, and Robbie gets up and starts sending out the Chinese Hulk, I can't remember what it's called. What's it called here? War Junk. Robbie G might be in a bit of trouble. I mean, sorry, Wham might be in a bit of trouble, but he can always convert some of his fishing boats First night coming out, pushing him off gold, but other than that, nothing crazy. So now he's fishing out on deep, but those guys can't fish there. You got something coming out here. He's got the war junk coming out. Wham is on triple dock here. My only concern is, okay, he's aging. He's aging off the back of this. Yeah, no walls from either player at the moment, which is interesting. Not something you usually see on this map. Especially against like a night civ. But now, Wham... What happened to his gold? I swear he nearly had the gold just to age up. Okay, now he's about to age, but... Oh, he must have transformed a bunch of his fishing ships, that makes sense. But, I mean... They're doing okay here. I mean, the war junk, because it was retreating, wasn't actually targeting like a single ship, so it basically just damaged a bunch of the lodges, but none of them actually went down. A lot of low lodger fishing ships here. I'm interested to see where Robbie goes from here. Does he go for full water? Does he go for some land pressure as well? Does he try and wall up here at all, or no? He's going, so Wham's going for Abbey of Kings. He's going to be able to secure probably 4 of the relics at least. Actually, a relic is over here on the island. Another dot coming down from Robbie. Looks like he's going all in on water. One thing I'd like to see from him though, if he was planning on going all in on water, is just wall. Look how many trees there are. All he has to do is wall this little part here. This little part here, and he's, you know, he's got that delay if any like knights or anything come across into his side of the base. But I think, I think Wham's going to commit to some land play here. Getting the upgrades for his ships here. He's already got the armor. And now he's looking to get the range and sight increase. Tell you what. I wonder how the junks go with this upgrade against Rus ships. I'd imagine someone's tested that before, but probably isn't that great. I've seen it against French hulks and worked really well, but against lodges, probably not. What upgrades does Wham have at the moment? Nothing by the looks of it. Does he have a blacksmith? He has +1 attack. He's got demos. I don't know about demos, dude. Demos are like really not... They're really underwhelming in this current patch. So, we got some spin to win action here with the war junks. I wonder... I mean, it doesn't look like... If these demos don't get a good hit off, I don't think... Oh, that was a good demo though. That was 2 really good demos actually. Demos might not be as good, but when you get a perfectly clean shot onto 2 of the junks here, they're going to perform pretty well. But still has to retreat. I don't think he can fight this though. I don't know why, like, Wham doesn't come fish, like, back around here. It seems very exposed, especially considering the range on these bad boys. Horse Archer's coming in, and now Robbie regrets not getting this wall up earlier. Horse Archer's coming into his base now, gonna start pushing him off resources. Yeah, I don't know. Wham looks to be in a pretty good position at this stage of the game. I think he may overinvest in demos here. I just don't think they're that good anymore. Like, he got really good hits off on before, but, I mean, he still wasn't able to, like, you know, completely push him back. And if he fails to get good hits with these demos, and he only has, like, 6 low health lodges to back it up, it's not going to be, it's not going to be a good time for him on water anymore. Like, he needs to keep the lodger numbers to be competitive here. So how many relics? No relics back at home yet. He's got his first sacred site, bringing across the war junk to, you know, defend the horse archers here. And I don't think these horse archers are getting a great amount of work done. He's invested in 3 archery ranges at this stage, 4 archery ranges, and he's trying to make something happen with these horse archers. I guess he doesn't want to take this into the late game, but I feel like Rus probably beats China now in the late game. Rus have the extra range springolds, which seem to destroy everything considering the bombards of China were nerfed. And they have the Streltsy, which are just a nutty unit. Unless China manages to get out the Grenadiers, Streltsy just like seem to beat everything. I think maybe there's an undercommitment here for water from Wham. I mean, obviously it's hard to take down this barbecue, but if you just like fully take this, take all the deep sea fish, control all of that. Yeah, and goes Imperial, and then just like either pushes in Imperial or like takes down all of the infrastructure once he gets incendiary arrows with the upgrade for the Logio attack ships. For anyone that doesn't know, if you get incendiary arrows on the, it applies to the lodges first and foremost, and then they actually like melt buildings. Like, it's crazy. But how many? 8 lodges, 8 demos. This doesn't seem like the right ratio you want when it comes to Rus on water. Losing all his fishing eco now, so I mean, he's trading it for the China fishing eco as well, but I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. He's walled out now. Can't really do anything about getting in unless he goes up to the top side. Losing all of his fishing eco. Demos, no value so far. If he had like all lodges right here, he could raid with some lodges and then just like literally chase these guys down. I don't know if this is, this doesn't look like a build order loss, rather like a strategical loss probably. But we'll see how this plays out. Wham now going up to Imperial. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'm over exaggerating here. I mean, he didn't need to lose his water eco though. Now going up to Imperial with the high trade. I mean, not high trade. What's the high armory or whatever it's called? Yeah. But he's kind of losing water. He might get pushed off water completely actually before he can get like Imperial Lodger upgrades and things like that. He also has no food eco left on the water. He has 2 sacred sites, so if he can manage to hold that, I'm guessing that's going to be his priority. But the thing is, he has to deal with Bow Chads here. If Robbie gets up to Imperial, brings across Bow Chads to here, how's he going to hold that position? I mean, he probably could use Springolds. I forget that now, like, Siege are actually good against warships now. But let's check out the income per minute right now. Very low on food for both sides. Obviously, most of them are just focusing on wood and gold to get out the warships. Taking down Boars now for Wham so he can hit that 250 bounty. And all his docks are going to go down here. So my prediction is that he's going to go all in try and defend this sacred site, and that is probably going to fail, and then he might get overwhelmed. I mean, he does have double TC, so his land eco will build up. 64 vils compared to 63. So pretty even on the land side of things. He does have relics as well, keep in mind. Should have 4, yep, building that monastery now. But he's lost water. Robbie G's going to reboom with fishing boats. Maybe add in a second TC, but we'll see. But he's lost all his docks. And getting back on water is not easy as Rus, right? Like, for most civs, if you can get out like 2 like really beefy ships and then push them back, that's nice. But Rus only has the lodges and they're good in numbers, right? He can use siege. Yeah, he can use siege and push these back and then build docks. How does siege do against Bouchads? Do you know, Dinky? And this is like the disadvantage for anyone that's not Rus, right? Rus don't have to bring these back. They don't have to come back out. So the Rus water boom is really insane, which is why I think it was a mistake kind of not investing as much into water at this stage. Like, he didn't really get any lodger upgrades. He got +1 range attack. That was it for the early stages. I think you need to put more of an emphasis on water here. Doesn't really have much to protect here. See where Robbie G's at in terms of aging up. Doesn't really look like it's close. I don't know what the time... Oh wait, he denied this. He can't win by Sacred Site anymore because he doesn't have water. So now I think Wham's in a bit of a tricky spot. I mean, he's Imperial. He has the age advantage, but I would imagine... What's Robbie G? 77. Okay, so it's still even. Fishing boats at this stage, is my guess, it would be probably similar efficiency to Vils because they're traveling so far. I could be wrong. Springold's now coming out. He probably has the upgrade from the high armory, sorry. Yeah, so he has the extra range on these Springolds. They do quite good damage to the junk. I would imagine that Bouchads, also known as Bouchans, would absolutely destroy these Springolds. But Robbie G just going ham on the fishing ships right now. He really does not want to lose water from this position because he would be in trouble. A lot of his eco is in here at the moment. He doesn't have a second TC. So this could get tricky for Robbie in a second. He is close-ish to aging up. So he really needs to get up before Wham is able to build up a sizable lodger mass here. I'm assuming that's what Wham wants to do here, is get back on the water. At the moment, chilling with a small army at the Sacred Site. Just villager booming back up here. Now getting mangonels out, so I'm guessing he wants to look for a push sometime soon. Little pike raid. The transport ship comes in with a 3-man pike raid. The Vils are fighting back. They're standing their ground. Says, get out of my town, son. I'm sure the idle time here is probably like equivalent to 3 pikes. So I don't think Robbie is too upset about losing that to a huge mob of villagers. 7 Springalds out for Robbie G. 4 out for Rus. Keep in mind, Rus do have the range advantage. Now, Robbie G's an Imperial, so I'm expecting Bouchads. I want to see Bouchads. Come on. Just more docks. Oh, is he trading? He's trading. He's getting no value though. He needs to do it from this dock. These guys aren't getting much. Okay, now it looks like this one's tasked back here. Maybe this is how Robbie will win. He'll win through the power of water trade. So this guy has 125 gold, 62 wood, and this one's getting less than half of that just from the difference between this dock and this dock. That's double the trade value from like that short distance. Kind of emphasizes the importance of having it trading to your furthest away one. Lodge's now on the field again, so he's put down 2 docks, but he doesn't have any upgrades for his lodges. So these are essentially feudal age lodges. Does he have a university? Doesn't look like he has a university. What about this? Still only +1 as well. Like, he's not gonna get back on water with feudal age lodges. I'm just not sure what he's going for. Is he going for a wonder? Wait. Oh my god. Where is it? That's a wonder, right? No, I'm on the wrong view. God damn it. He will go for a wonder though. There's no way he's not going for a wonder. It's gonna be hard to defend. He doesn't have any units, dude. He's gonna go for the whole wham siege approach. Watch, he'll build like 10 layers of walls, mass siege, but he doesn't have water to fall back on. Check the spirit of the ways. Oh boy. Oh no, he's just making lances. Alright. John Strelitzky is my guess here. The wonder is coming out. The Cathedral of the Star. Sa? You say Sa, right? I'm sorry for butchering that, people. But I'm pretty sure the Rus wonder is actually really sexy. You just like don't ever see it. You ready? You ready? This is questionable though. I don't know about this play. He doesn't have a mass. Oh yeah. The Rus wonder, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing it. Boulder Bay. Rus vs China. Rus goes for a wonder victory. Now the question is, can he actually hold? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, it's Wham. He's the king of holding with siege. So maybe, but he doesn't have water to fall back on. Robbie can make transport ships, drop them off on his island. He can also make bow chads, which are just gonna destroy a lot of things. Until he has like 10... Oh, he has 7 spring odds, is a lot. Rus have no stone walls either, which is probably why... It's probably why you never really see a Rus wonder, right? Because they don't have the same like late game defensive mechanisms to kind of deal with that, aka stone walls. Lance's looking to push through though. Wham doesn't have any mobility. Where's his horse archers? Oh, they're coming, they're coming. So what is Robbie G looking to do here? Is he finally trading with the correct dock? He's not. He's still dropping back to the closest dock. Transport ships coming out though. Boys, this is going to be nuts. We are going to see a huge drop-off. I can just feel it. Well, I don't need to feel it. You can see it. You see multiple transport ships coming out. Robbie G. Oh. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. The return of the Fire Lancer. Last weekend we saw B take out Donati with Fire Lancers and 70 Vills. This time it looks like Robbie G, I think he's gonna do it. Like, what does Wham have to stop this? By the way, Wham has no information at all on what Robbie G is doing. Like, there is no way for him to know what he's making. So Wham is just investing in siege because, well, China usually like to go for siege, right? Oh, it was Casper. It was Casper vs Dons. My bad. Did I say B? Sorry, I'm scarred from B fire lancing me when I had unbraceable pikes with HRE. But Yeah, Wham doesn't have much land units. He has some Strelity. He has a few horse archers. How's he gonna look at how many transport ships he has? 100. How's he got? Why does he need 10? Bro, that fits 16 each, right? Is he gonna go for like 160 pop fire lances? Is he gonna delete like half of his economy for this? Wait, did he? Wait. Did I, did I miss that? Did he delete villages for this? There's no way he has 69 vills at 30-minute game with all these fishing boats as well. Like economic pop, right? So these are counting towards economic pop. I'm pretty sure fishing boats count towards it. 65 fire lances? What pop are these? How many pop? Does anyone know? Where does it tell you? I can't tell, but he has 68. He should have made 69 for good luck. I think he's trying to hit that glorious number of 69. He is! He did it! He literally made 69 lances. He has to be trolling, right? He's doing it for the memes. He deleted stuff when he saw he had 68 fire lances. He made the 69th. Okay, he's making more. Never mind. I was trying to hype that up. But we're gonna see it right now. Let's call it 69 fire lances. He's coming across with 69 fire lances. What is Wham? Oh, Wham's out of position. He hasn't walled the shore. This is gonna be devastating. Oh, they're pushing at the same time, but he doesn't have anything to destroy buildings. Bow Chads are here as well. We got Bow Chads, 69 fire lances. What else could you want from a game of AOE4? Couple of bits of siege here, protecting the front line. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. Whammy's gonna be in for a big surprise. It's Wham's pop capped as well. His army's all the way over here. The siege is coming back, but the siege is slow. It's not gonna make it in time. Right, here comes Robbie G. He knows exactly where the wonder is. Oh no. Oh no. First, is he going for the relics? Oh, he's going for landmarks. He doesn't even give a shit about wonder. We got palisade walls, or fortified palisade walls coming out. But I think, Wham, you need to focus on your landmarks, homie. He's gonna take those out first. He's like, oh shit, he's not even coming for the wonder. I'm gonna go defend my town center. He's spamming out pikes. Did he delete pop for this? I wasn't paying enough attention. I was too hyped about these fire lancers. Coming down for the high trade house. He's also going for these two landmarks. He's going for 3 landmarks simultaneously. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that approach, but the high armory is going to go down. Town center is... Oh, it's over. He's done for, dude. They're all going down. He's done. He didn't even worry about it. He left this beautiful monument to live, to see the end of time. But he took down all of his landmarks and he wins. That was just the weirdest Boulder Bay game I've ever seen, but at the same time, it was amazing.